Well, one of Iowa's own is making his mark in a new HBO series called It, Welcome to Derry. So joining me now is the Hollywood star himself, Miles Ekhardt. Miles, thanks for being with us today.
It's great to be here.
So this is very exciting because you are Iowa representing in Hollywood pretty much.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about what this all is and why you're here talking to us today.
Okay, so Welcome to Derry. It's a prequel to the It series with the Pennywise and all that. And this one is set back in 1962, and it's following like this generation before, where it's still doing its thing, and it kind of looks into the more societal impacts of all this fear that it's causing.
Okay, and so this is a weekly released HBO series. Yeah. Tell me where the series is at right now and kind of what people can look forward to, because I know we're almost at the finale, correct?
Yeah, we're 7 out of 8 down.
Okay, so what can people catch if they haven't watched all 7 episodes? What can you kind of expect throughout the 7 episodes?
Well, there's a lot that's happened so far, but I'd say the top down is there's the adults and the kids. The kids are trying to catch Pennywise and kind of prove he's real, and they have a lot of different goals. They're trying to save people. They're trying to figure everything that's going on. Then there's the adults who are in the military. Now, you kind of learn what they're up to as it goes on, but they have some plans with this Pennywise guy. They've got some things in the works.
Okay, I love the tease. I love the tease. So tell me about your role. What role do you play in the show?
So I play Matty Clements, who is this little boy who comes in, is there for like 10 minutes and dies. Okay. And then there's this whole plot line of everyone trying to go and find him again. And then they stumble into a lot of very, very bad situations. Because, well, he doesn't die, he disappears. Okay. And then people try and find him, and then Pennywise does all his thing.
Okay, something I've always been curious about, what is it like just playing a role in a horror thriller type of show? Because I always wonder, is it as scary as it seems, when you're in it?
Honestly, I think when the camera's rolling and when you're in there and you have to do all that performance, you can definitely get to that fear. I could definitely connect to that just to be able to feel that. You sort of have to.
Right.
But I think once that stops, I know, like, you're friends with everyone on set. You're friends with the clown trying to jump at you. So I think you kind of lose the fear of it pretty quickly.
Take your lunch break with the clown, just casual, right? Okay. So tell me, how did you get started in this role? I mean, how did you even get to this point to be, from Iowa, and now you're in this huge show on HBO?
So I was just, I was doing a lot of local theater for a time. I did this one touring production on the East Coast. Then I got with Peak Agency here in Iowa, here in good old Des Moines. And then from there, they got me to go to this talent competition in Los Angeles, IMTA, an International Models and Talent something. Okay. It's been a second. I went there, and then an agent manager saw me there, and were like, hey, we'd love to represent you.
Wow.
And since then, they've just been off finding all these auditions and sending them in. And then I just go, and I get to record myself saying a bunch of words. And every once in a while, they ask me to go out and film something.
I love it. That is super cool. You're kind of living a double life because you're still in school in Des Moines, but you're also doing all these hit movies. What's it like, the double life?
It can get a little hard to manage the time occasionally. Like, as recently after this show came out, there's been a lot of things to audition for. There's been a lot of interviews like this, a lot of things. So it's definitely been, I'd say it's been a little more stressful trying to time everything together. But I love acting.
I was going to say, yeah.
I do not regret going here.
I love it. Loving what you're doing. That's always important. All right, as we wrap up, what is one last thing you want to leave people with about the show, whether to tune in or specifically about your character?
Well, I think people should go watch Welcome to Derry. I think it's got some things to say about society, especially where it was in the 60s, and how that's changed since then.
I love it. All right. Well, Miles, thank you so much for being with us today. Really appreciate it. I'll have to go and finish that show up. It's exciting.